Welcome to MKG Online Study Channel, e-learning platform. In today's class, we will discuss functional elements of an instrument. It is important to have a systematic organization and analysis of measurement system. An instrument may be defined as a device or a system which is designed to maintain a functional relationship between prescribed properties of physical variables and must include ways and means of communication to a human observer. Most of the measurement system contains three main functional elements: primary sensing element, variable conversion element, and data presentation element. So, each function element is made up of distinct components or groups of components which perform the required and definite steps in the measurement. Now we will discuss functional elements of an instrumentation system. A given instrument may value the basic functions in any number and combinations. They need not exist or appear in order. Functional element of an instrument consists of measured medium, primary sensing element, variable conversion element, variable manipulation element, data transmission element, data presentation element, and then observer. So we will discuss all these components in detail one by one. Measured medium. The medium in which the instrument is kept, or we can say the quantity under measurement is kept. That is measured medium. And there is interface between measured medium and primary sensing element. The next component is primary sensing element. The quantity under measurement makes first its contact with primary sensing element of a measurement system, or we can say the measurand is first interacted with primary sensing element. Then that under measurement quantity is converted into electrical signal with the help of transducers. Next component is variable conversion element. The output of primary sensing element is given to variable conversion element. It may be electrical signal of any form, maybe voltage or a frequency or some other electrical parameter. Sometimes this output is not suited to the system. That is why we are required some conversion. Next is variable manipulation element. The function of this element is to manipulate the signal, presented it to preserving the original nature of the signal. Manipulation can be done in terms of amplitude so that a signal can travel from one part to the another part, or from one end to the remote end, or the system which is kept at remote area. So this can be done using amplifier. So variable manipulation element can easily do signal conditioning part. Next is output is given to data transmission element. So data transmission element are actually physically separated data transmitted from one to another part. So simple variable manipulation element, data is given to data transmission element. Then from data transmission element, data is given to data storage playback element. We can easily store the data in a hard disk or some CD or some drive. Then data presentation element. Data can be presented in terms of pointer and scale. We can easily use a pointer or a scale to represent the data. Then final stage is observer can read out that particular data from pointer and a scale. So components of instrument or measurement system are measured medium, primary sensing element, variable conversion element, variable manipulation element, data transmission element, that data storage playback element, data presentation element, then observer. Here is an example of a pressure gauge. So this is a pressure gauge. Here we are having fluid, quantity under measurement, piston, piston rod, spring, linkage, and a presentation element. So first, that is measured medium is fluid. From this, a pressure is applied to a piston. So our primary sensing element and variable conversion element is piston. Then pressure is converted into force, which is given to data transmission element. Here in this diagram, data transmission element is piston rod. Then force is applied from piston rod to spring, which is a variable conversion element. Then motion is produced, which is given to variable manipulation element, that is linkage. And then motion is represented in pointer and scale format. So pointer and scale is a data presentation element that can be easily read out by observer. So thank you for watching this lecture.